nuggets that we are sharing. We are sharing various concepts, terminologies connected with the prevention of sexual harassment and at workplace, the sexual crimes against children, and women empowerment in general. So, this is the third episode in the line, and I welcome the principal founder of Right2rise, Raina Khatri Tandon. Welcome, madam.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Rahul. So, very warm welcome to everybody out there. So glad to have you. Yes, Mr. Rahul, the co founder of Right2rise, is also here welcoming us. And it's such a wonderful moment that we have every one of you in this festive season still joining us, supporting us. It really means a lot for each one of us at Right2rise. So,
So,
without any
ma'am,
delay, yes, go ahead, Rahul.
on this eve of Diwali, the festival of lights and the festival of the triumph of light over the darkness, goodness over the evil. What is that one word that you would like to share today? Or should I give you the word?
I get a lot of words. In fact, I think I am clogged in my mind with a lot of festive mood. We are just here. Hi, Mira. Hi, LinkedIn user. Hi, everybody. Everybody who joins us. I think today is a moment where everybody is going to be lighting their house with a lot of lights away from darkness, like you said, Rahul, where we look at safety. And the first point that I look at safety, I get a lot of words, but I'm going to be giving you the important point of giving me that one word we are going to discuss about today.
So, what would that word be?
Right. Interestingly, that word is maybe the woman who's the foundation of the house, and we also know her in our world of workplace as aggrieved women. So, yes, how do you define aggrieved woman and then allow us to move ahead, discuss a little bit about her more?
Wow, what a context that you have picked up the word agreed women for. Yes, definitely on the eve of Diwali, safety is definitely one of the important things that comes out to our mind. But when we talk of safety, we are not talking. Usually, we talk of the physical safety, but there needs to be a safety against your psychological issues, your mental issues, your emotional issues, your financial issues, and a lot more. So, in fact, all these seven areas of life, one has to practice safety. And the marginalized class in the society that have been at least defined as marginalized class, because now the things are changing, the dynamics of the society is changing very fast. I don't know if the women still need to be empowered even more or not, because we've got a great amount of empowerment that has already been given to women. Though I would agree in totality that the empowerment is just right now there only in certain sectors and certain social pockets. We need to take this empowerment to the entire society, in the in-depths of every nooks and corners of the society. So in that sense, yes, empowerment is still to be done. But at the same time, those who have already been empowered, they need to be very aware and very responsible of the newfound powers that have been entrusted by the society, in the modern society. Many times, and this reminds me the quote of the Spider-Man movie and the original quote from Bible, that with the responsibilities, powers comes great responsibilities. So the more power you have, the more responsible you have to be. So with that in the background, I would definitely say, when we talk of safety, we are talking of the safety, the emotional, physical, mental, psychological, financial safety of the women at workplace, for which this law has been created. The prevention of sexual harassment at workplace. Sexual harassment is definitely a big taboo. Um, Sadly speaking, the Indian society is still grappling and still deciding what is this word sexual harassment. But as we are progressing further, as we are maturing further as a nation, we are identifying that there's a great amount of emotional and psychological factors which are associated with this word sexual harassment. And I would not comment on the kind of the effect that it has on the transgenders and the male of the society, because the law doesn't speak anything on that as of now. So I would refrain myself from there. But it definitely, when it comes to the women, it affects them in a big way. So aggrieved woman, as the word itself says, there's a woman, there's a female, there is a lady, and she is unhappy about something. Now, in the context of this law, she's unhappy about the sexual harassment that is happening. So that makes her uh, a little bruised emotionally, financially, psychologically, mentally, at all the levels. Hence, we term her as a lady who has been hurt by the sensibilities and the actions of her colleagues. So that is my understanding of aggrieved woman. You can provide even further details on that.
Wonderful. I think such a deep dive explanation of aggrieved women is something that many of our viewers also would not know. I know she is the first point of why we look at POSH in society as a whole. And when we talk about women who undergo abuse, I think she is the one who comes up and files the complaint. So, any woman who comes up and makes a complaint in written form at the IC or the LC level is termed as an aggrieved woman. In
Hmm.
short, a person who files a complaint when she undergoes any form of abuse, harassment, or any other similar forms of pornography, unwanted, unwelcome requests or responses. So, on behalf of her, of course, we have other people also who can file a complaint. But in short, aggrieved woman can be an employee, can be a visitor who comes into your office, an interviewer, an interviewee who is approaching a workplace, maybe a client, a vendor, a contractor, a housekeeping or maintenance staff that serves you, house help that comes to your place, maybe an intern, maybe a probationer, a volunteer that operates, and temporary worker who comes in either at a government body or at school or at organization. So any women that you see at any form of workplace who is undergoing harassment, abuse, or any other such form is termed as aggrieved women. It can be the employee of the workplace or associated to the workplace in any form where she can file a sexual harassment complaint that she's undergoing with. So, this is my understanding and a simpler form for you guys to also reflect on the aggrieved woman. Thank you for joining us on these 1 minute nuggets every
Yeah,
evening. But
Rena, before
yes,
we end,
yes,
let us make this point also very clear that aggrieved woman is not equivalent to complainant.
absolutely. Yes, that's
So
a very valid
every
point.
time
Yes,
a complainant needn't be an aggrieved woman,
for
and
sure.
every time a aggrieved woman may not go ahead and complain herself.
Yes,
So there are provisions in this law which, if you read carefully, you will find there are multiple other people who can be complainants. So complainant
yes.
is not equivalent to the aggrieved woman.
Yes, very, very rightly said. In fact, I had totally forgotten about that, that sometimes the women who seems aggrieved is not aggrieved and sometimes not the complainant as well. So keep your eyes open, friends. This Diwali, we say stay safe, stay secure, wear your mask, but you need to wear your mask even at the workplace to keep yourself safe. So, yes, thank you very much and for bringing that point up. Today, me, Ms. Raina Khatri Tandon, and Rahul Raj signing off with this 1 minute nugget from Right to Rise to you. Take care, stay safe. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.